Hi guys, today we will be continuing the work on the Mizze Mast. Last time we fixed the issue with the beam being too short. It is now dry. We glued two pieces together and we will be sanding it and going forward. So maybe let's first measure it. I'm trying to line this connection with the place where we will put the white paint. So yeah, here we will have a little bit extra to grip with the drilling bit, because it will destroy this wood a little, but it won't be a problem. Okay, we have everything marked. Let's first cut it off. We need to cut it off here because we don't need that much. For this I'm using this small saw. I really love this tool. It's from Temu, so it won't be really hard to find. And there is a problem. So yeah, let's try. I will cut it here. And maybe we will not sand it that much. Pretty clean cut. Let's finish it off. Yeah, so Okay. We need to sand it here a little. But I would like to stain it before we use cyanoacrylic glue. So yeah, let's mask up the area that I want to be stained sapelli. It will be until here. Yeah, and we'll mask it off with some masking tape. If you have any better ideas on how to solve such an issues, please let me know down in the comments, because as I said, it's my first wooden ship. I'm also not the most experienced person in modeling. I have done like what, 6 models. Maybe you want me to show them to you. Let me know and I will record some videos with them if you want. But let's get back to work. This will be for later. Now it's some old, perfect, this will be dry. Some old cup and sapelli dye. We will use this dye. Shake it up a bit. Or a few drops. Perfect. And some not the best paintbrush, because I don't really need any precise movements, so I don't want to use up any good brushes. And let's stain it. A little bit more will soak up the tape, but I want at least most of it to stay below it, because if I stain everything and then I want to paint the area that I masked white, I would have to cover it with either lacquer or enamel, how do you call it, varnish. If I don't do it, the white paint will mix with the stain below and it will become yellow and ugly. And it's not really worth it to first stain everything, then varnish, then paint it again and varnish it again, so yeah, no point in doing that. I just prefer to mask everything and paint it white later, and when it's done, then I varnish everything. Okay. It's a little. Remember, it doesn't have to be 100% perfect, because no real tree was perfect and uniform in color. So yeah, I think it will be good. Let's place it maybe in this little tool so that it dries, and in the meantime we will cut off all the pieces that we will also need. We need MT65. MT65 is it will be this piece. Yeah, I don't want it to snap on me. Okay, here it is. Yeah, a little bit of it snapped off, but it's okay. It's okay. Let's cut out this extra bit and sand it a little, because it is gonna be painted white anyways, so it's just make sure that it is uniform. These filing sticks I have stolen from my girlfriend. It's from her nail doing set. Jesus, I love them. I use them in probably every single project that I have been doing, even before YouTube. They are pretty much immortal. I have ordered a new set because, they are gonna die finally, but I love them. They're from Semi-Lac. So if you want the same ones that I have, it's the company to go. It's not for modeling, but they are doing great job. Okay, this part is done. Next one is MT 64. Yeah, it's this big one. So this big one will be here. MT 64. I have no idea why they put MT in every single piece here, but when I was marking all the pieces, they told me to put just M64. Yeah. The instructions from OcCre have not been the greatest, but I have seen worse, to be honest. When I was doing Apache from Tacom, the quality was superior, but the quality of the instructions in Tacom's Apache were non-existent. Okay. Nice. Let's sand it down. It is also gonna be painted white, but let's sand the edges so the paint adheres better. Maybe you would prefer me doing live streams of this process instead of videos. To be honest, I think it would be easier for me to stream it than to record everything and then put it together with everything. But let me know. Of course, if anyone watches this, because the last video wasn't the immediate success. ROM hasn't been built in seconds. Okay, that's part done. Let's move forward. Now 2 pieces of M61. M61. It will be these 2 pieces. Okay, perfect. And oh no, sorry, two more. Okay, so maybe if the whole sprue has two more parts and they will be needed, I will cut them off right now. Bada bing, bada boom, boom, and you, and you. Okay. Oh, went flying, and yeah, it can be finally thrown away. I have started making this ship on May, so it's been quite a process, not gonna lie. Also, I haven't been doing it a lot recently. I have just started working more on it like 2 weeks ago. Because I have been fishing mostly during the summer. I prefer to spend time outdoors if the weather is nice, and when it's cold and sad outside, because I live in Poland, then I come back to the modeling. Yeah, the fish will still bite, and they could be going fishing, but the sun is setting on 3 p.m. Yeah, 3 p.m. And you have to really try to find any hungry fish when the water is so cold. So, not my cup of tea. I will wait for the next season, and it will probably be better for me. This one is a little too ugly. Fix it. Okay. 4 more pieces done. This, and this. So next ones would be the pieces to be cut from 2x2 from this walnut stick, and they need to be MT63 and 62. 62 have to be 45 millimeters long. So let's cut it. 10, 20, 30, 45. Here. It's also walnut, and it's really not that easy to cut it. And it breaks, snaps, but it's also the measurements for that parts are put in the instructions with a little bit excess, so even if the end doesn't come out perfect like this one, it's no problem. Okay, let's make one more. I could use the mini grinder for it, but no need to waste the energy. It will be needed later on. Okay, what else besides the blocks do we need? MT66. MT66, and they ask for it to be, of course it's hidden, 5 millimeters. Okay, so 5 millimeters. Of course it's provided in walnut. The mast is in sapelli. And the instructions say it should come in lime wood. Yeah. You got what you got. This will be the 5 millimeter one, the 45 ones, and one that's 9 millimeters. And that's 9. That's 9 will be the last one, I think. Yeah, it's not really easy to cut it. But remember, it doesn't have to be perfect. No one would notice. Besides you, because you will know it. Let's sand it down a little. Okay, this one is good. 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 And the baby one. It's hard to even sand it properly. Yeah. Okay, good enough. Let's put them here. Okay. We have all the parts. The blocks will be made later. And we can... It's dry, so we can proceed with the gluing. I need to glue it. What can we do? If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Simple as that. So put some CA glue and pray. And pray that it holds. When I put all the lines and everything, it should then hold itself, but until that time we need it to be at least strong enough. Yeah, but it's not. I don't really like it. Should be good. Yeah, forget about sanding this piece. We'll just cut the end to the square. But in the meantime, let's go with putting these pieces. Because it has to fit over the mast. And the big ones go on the outside, and the small one has to clamp onto this beam, onto the mast. So, so tiny. We will probably need to sand it a little, but sand it here, because it's probably not gonna fit, suppose, and it looks like it is also a bit short. Secure it, we need to put CA glue in here, squeeze it, and squeeze it, and it. Okay, maybe like that. Now we will glue this piece. We can go on top and squeeze it in, because it will not be visible anyways. This one came out a little bit not centered, but we need to cut it off anyways, and it's finally holding together. Now we need to glue the M60 pieces, the wood of the mast, something like that would be perfect. You can just put it together. Yeah, and now little bit in the inside so that it can hold itself. If this works, I will be so happy. But there is nothing like too much CA glue when you have broken pieces. It will take a long time to cure. Yeah, I don't think I have used this much CA glue in any place of the ship before, but I really want it to hold together. Last thing will be gluing this on top, but it doesn't need to be that firmly glued like the rest, so can put some glue on this mix and place this so that it is symmetrical on top. Is it good? It seems good to me. Now we need to secure it from the below. And once it dries, we'll cut off the excess pieces and it will be good to go. And then we will be doing the notch for this piece. Okay, perfect. In the meantime, I have forgotten to put this piece that goes out of them. We will sand it a little because it doesn't need to be that big. Okay, so the blocks we need. I believe we need the 3D blocks and 1 E. I think, but let's verify here. It's Mizze Mast. It's there. It's this party. Yeah. So not really. Yeah, they don't show the block that goes to this hook. So yeah, 1E, D, and 1D on the back, and that's all. Okay, simple. So this, I think I have perfect. I have 1 D block already made, or even 2. It's the lottery, but still we will make 1 together, and 1 E block. They are differentiated by having 2 holes, and this has 1 hole. Okay, so let's cut a little bit of the 0.15 rope from Tamiya. And the way I seen people do this on the internet was by doing look like that, and the block with the cutout piece in the middle, put it here, a little bit, but a really tiny amount of CA. Just a touch, and quickly straighten it so that when the glue solidifies the rope, it's straight, not going from the back. And we can cut the excess off. Perfect. Yeah, so we have all the D blocks and one more E block with 2 holes. So the scissors could be sharper. I don't have anything better now. The loop didn't want to work with me, but it's okay. And here, Perfect. Now we need to move the joint. Here, little bit of the glue. And straighten it immediately. Perfect. Cut off the excess. And we have an E-block. So you can touch if this is dry. This is actually dry. So let's take some stronger pliers. Let's cut the excess off. Like so. And everything else needs to be sanded down. Perfect. Correct the sapelli. Sand it out and put some over the walnut piece. Of course, where there is CA glue, it won't stick. But, yeah, let's uniform it as much as we can. Okay, we can move these pieces aside, and now we can proceed to cutting this slot for this piece. And to cut it, to look for the correct orientation. Correct orientation would be like so. And this part will be done with the grinder. We will change the bits. We will also the insert for the big one. Like so. Let's finish this off manually because it's hard to do with the grinder. But I think it will fit. I don't want it to be too tight, because then you have no wiggle room when it comes to correcting the position of that piece, and it is pretty important when aligning the upper part of the mast. Okay, let's see. Yeah, maybe even a little bit too much, but look at that. Perfectly straight down. And in the meantime that it dries, let's prepare the piece for painting, because the upper part will be painted white, as are, let me show you, as are all the pieces here, as you can see. Yeah, okay. The white pine that I will be using is also from OcCre. It was in the kit, but let's use the waterproof paper as a palette, and a little bit better paintbrush. I will be using this one, Utaris number 3. It's a little bit used, but should be good to go. So let's shake it up, put a few drops, and of course, because I forgot, we need to mask it. Oh, not cool. Okay, let's use this one. It's a little bit smaller, but it should be good to go. Should be good enough. A few rounds, and perfect. Yeah, I think it should be good. Let's put it back, and let's go with the painting. Hi, welcome back. That's where we finished. I had to recharge my phone because it died in the middle. I didn't notice before. Yeah. I'm trying to record it in 4K, and recording in 4K really is power hungry, especially because it's an iPhone, so you know the battery is pretty shit even from the factory. So just imagine how fast does it drain when you really need to use it. Okay, at least the parts that needed to be covered into layers, dried. So we need to cover them and forget. Yeah, these parts special. Okay, and let's go higher. The paint dried unfortunately a little, and I think we will need more. Anyways, yeah, a bit more. Bit more, and just like that. Now let's go around the inside here. Here, and this side. Sorry if you can hear my ferret in the background, but he decided that it's dinner time. If you want, I can show him to you in the next video. Or at the end of this one. What you say? Yeah, I will do it, but stick with me to the end. First we need to finish the job. When we finish the painting, we can cuddle the ferret. We don't need to paint the inside of the hole. I don't want the excess paint there, but we do need to paint it on top. Just like that. Okay. Let's place it in our holder for it to dry, and it will be all for today. That's our finished result. Also, we have finished the blocks, and in the next video we will proceed with the upper part of this Mizze Mast. Maybe we will start working on the pieces that go horizontal. I forgot how to call them in English, but I will, if I don't forget, put it on the screen. And yeah, let's go look at the ferret in a bit. But when it comes to modeling, that's all for today. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe and comment if you think I should do something differently or better. As I said, I'm pretty new to this, also to the recording videos. So any feedback is good feedback for me. Thanks for watching again. Hello.